Inclusion and diversity is certainly at the forefront of business today. Clearly, the pandemic has put a spotlight on some of the prevailing social and economic inequities in our communities. And I think there's a bigger expectation now for employers to be more transparent around their inclusion and diversity efforts and the actions that they are taking to stay accountable. But let's go back 5 years ago to 2017. I think it's fair to say at that point, the emphasis on I&D wasn't at the same level as it is today. My role at the time was focused on traditional B2B marketing, so around the services that we had to offer our clients at KPMG. And that's not to say that I&D wasn't important at that time. Perhaps it just wasn't as public. And internally at work, it was all about how do we bring our whole selves to work? And in order for everyone to bring their whole selves to work, regardless of what they looked like or what they believed in or what experiences that they've had, we had to have an environment where people feel safe and where they feel that they can belong, which is something I wholeheartedly support. And this is where I saw an opportunity. How do we take our inherent values of inclusion and belonging and create a market-facing campaign that humanizes our people in an authentic way and help create opportunities to build more meaningful connections with our clients and our teams that, quite frankly, we haven't done before? Because at the end of the day, people work with people and people buy from people and not really businesses. And so I pitched to our senior leadership team the idea of hashtag what is your story? And it's a campaign that featured personal stories of our people on the values and experiences that have helped shape who they are today. And then by doing that, it really demonstrates strength and courage by embracing vulnerability. Now, I still recall our managing partner stepping into our studio for filming. Clearly, this was new for him. We were pushing him outside of his comfort zone. But because we did that, we ended up capturing a really raw and authentic personal story that most people didn't know about. And his story was really quite tremendous. It was how he saw his role as a leader in opening opportunities for people of all abilities because of his own personal experiences with his son. Now, for myself, I also shared my personal story on my journey and challenges of becoming a mom. It really took me a while before I decided to share that story. I was nervous, not really sure what the reaction would be, but I'm really glad I did. Until today, I still have people who will reach out to me, and these are people I don't necessarily have a relationship with because they are also going through something similar. What is Their Story has been the most rewarding project I've worked on. And this was with an amazing team of marketers and leaders at KPMG. So this definitely wasn't a one-person show, but a fantastic team effort. And it continues to evolve. We are always applying our learnings and new ideas to strengthen the campaign, which is now on its third iteration, which we just launched a couple of weeks ago. We now have a lot more support. We have more robust budget and resources to go to market in a much bigger way than we have before. And this time around, we really want to engage the general public and not just the business community. Now, this idea of demonstrating vulnerability and courage through storytelling and a marketing approach, well, this has grown beyond Vancouver now. And we're so excited that our colleagues across the country are also doing something similar. Because this campaign was largely digital in our approach in terms of deployment of content, it really helped me hone in and develop a stronger skill set around digital marketing, which has helped propel me to my role today, leading our digital marketing team in the region. And we're continuing to grow that in terms of size and scope, which I'm really excited about. I'm also a member of our I&D Council for Greater Vancouver, and I continue to lead marketing for I&D in the region. So if I had to sum it up, I think in terms of my journey, I think there are a couple of key points. I think first of all, if you can, try to find that alignment with what you're passionate about and what you do in your job. And don't be afraid to be that personal advocate because you can open opportunities for yourself. I'm so lucky and fortunate that I did that 5 years ago because it led me to where I am today. I do work that I absolutely love and with people that are tremendous and incredible. And bring your ideas to the table with excitement and enthusiasm and back that up with concrete plans because this will really give you an opportunity to bring people along with you, whether that's team members or even senior leadership. I recall when I was pitching this third iteration with our leadership team, I was really, really passionate about it. And we have some really cool ideas. And one of our most senior partners, and I would say he's quite traditional. He was like, Jenny, you said that with so much enthusiasm and excitement. How do we say no to you? So, it's quite nice to hear. But as much excitement that you have, you have to be open to the fact that your plans will be challenged because someone undoubtedly will, and they'll bring different perspectives to the table. And that's a really good thing because those diverse perspectives coming together will only make your end product that much better and that much stronger. So with that, I'd like to thank you for listening to my story.